Now, President William Ruto is calling for the inclusion of Africa in efforts to reform international financial and governance institutions. The head of state was speaking during the 52nd G7 summit in Evian, France. Milia Kisienya tells us more.
You have beautiful weather here. Kenyan weather. I think you've got some news from Kenya.
A month after France President Emmanuel Macron made the headlines with his Kenyan visit, the latter invited President William Ruto to attend the 52nd G7 summit. Arriving at the summit as the only head of state from Africa, President William Ruto mingled among the heads of state of the world's 7 advanced economies and democracies. Basking in the light of the powerful nations, President William Ruto didn't fumble with the moment of position in Africa. President Ruto pushed for reforms of the global financial systems, advocating for easier access to credit at scale for African nations.
Africa continues to borrow from the international community at significantly high interest rates, even higher than comparable economies everywhere in the world. There are African multilateral financial institutions that we are building that now can act as guarantors for us to access those resources.
President Ruto further called out for increased African representation in global organization, and not just as a passive observer in global affairs, but as a key partner.
You remember very well that Africa was absent when all the other revolutions were being discussed. This 5th or 6th revolution around artificial intelligence and technology, Africa is not just going to be consumer, it's going to be a co-creator. We want to be at the center of it to write the rules together.
The 2026 G7 Summit is the 52nd annual meeting of the Group of 7, an international forum bringing together the leaders of the 7 of the world's largest advanced economies, which include Canada, France, Germany, Italy, Japan, and the United Kingdom, and the United States, along the European Union.